Hello parents and students. So this is a quick tutorial on how to fill out the lunch application for this year. Because of the COVID-19, we're going to have to do these online. So this is just a quick guide on how to do that. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and hit the link provided, myschoolapps.com, and it'll take you to this website. From here, you're going to go down to the bottom and you're going to put in the zip code for North Hollywood High School. So that will be 91601. You're going to go ahead and search. Okay, so once you search, you're going to choose your district. So you're going to hit the arrows and you're going to pick Los Angeles Unified. And you will select district and continue. From there, it'll take you to the getting started page. So it'll just have some information on what you may need to fill out the lunch application. So you're going to begin the process. These are the terms for which you're going to fill out the application and an agreement to that for the information that you'll be providing. So you are going to, once you read it, you're going to agree to the terms and then hit next. You're going to go ahead and put your name, whoever's filling out the lunch application. So I'm going to put Eddie, last name Lopez, and that is today's date, and I will save and continue. From here, this is a breakdown on the lunch application. So if you do not qualify, these are the dollar amounts that you will be paying for lunch and breakfast at the middle school, elementary, and high school level. If you qualify for reduced, these are the dollar amounts that you'll be paying. Okay, now this next list is how much the household income has to be. So if you're going to qualify by looking at these numbers here, you're going to go ahead and hit continue. If the household makes too much money or you want to refuse services and not receive anything, you're going to go ahead and click that box there. Once you click that box, it'll take you to some other screens, but they're very similar to what we're going to be filling out next. And in fact, you'll skip some things. But if you're going to qualify, we want you to go ahead and hit continue so you can submit your lunch application. All right, so this is going to be your residence, so where you officially live. So you're going to go ahead and put in your address. If you live in North Hollywood or whatever city, you're going to put the city, the state, and the zip code. Okay, once all this information is correct, you're going to put save and continue. Okay, next we're going to put in student information. So we're going to put in the information for your child. So we're going to go ahead and start. So we're going to add a student. We're going to put in their first name. So let's go ahead and just put that there. Last name. Now notice I'm not filling out every line. Only the lines that have the red are the mandatory. So you have to fill those out. So for birth date, let's go ahead and put in their birth date. Okay, their gender. And lastly, the school. Now, this part can be a little tricky. What you want to do is put in 8786. 8786 will take you to North Hollywood High School. It also, if you notice, has the HGM, which is 8785, and the Zoo Magnet, which is 8787. So you want to pick the one that your child attends. If they're in the STEM magnet, currently right now, the STEM isn't on here, so you can go ahead and just put 8786. So once you have the proper one, you're going to go ahead and click on it. And then you're going to go to save and continue. Now, if your child receives financial assistance from the government, you're going to go ahead and enter their CalFresh benefits number. And it'll look like that. Or their CalWorks. And you'll put their information there. If they don't receive such benefits, then you're going to go ahead and click the bottom one. And save. Okay, next, if your child has an income coming in, you're going to add an income, or you're going to say no income. So I'll go ahead and put no income. If I have no more children at home that go to school, I am done adding students. If you have another child that goes to an elementary school, you can always hit add a student and put their information as well. Once you do one application for the whole family, you do not have to do any more. So if it's only one application per family. Okay, so done adding students. All right, if you have a child at home that is not attending school under the age of 18, so if you have a 1-year-old or a 2-year-old, you'll add them here. So this will be the time where you add those children. Okay, if you don't, then you're going to go ahead and put done. Okay, this is my information that I'm going to be filling out next. So if I have a social security number, I'm going to go ahead and enter that here. If I do not have a social security number, I'm going to go ahead and click that button right there. But I'll go ahead and just fill this in real quick. Save and continue. Again, this is my information that I'll be filling out, so that's why my name is there. I'm going to add my income. So I will go ahead and put in that I make $500. The frequency is how often you get paid. So you get to choose from here. So I will say weekly. Source of income, you have all of these different choices to choose from. So I'm going to go ahead and say that it is my earnings from work. And then save and continue. Now, if I receive other income, I will go ahead and hit more income. So add income. If I'm done, and that's the only kind of income that's coming into the house, I will put done. So done entering income. Okay, so next I'm going to add another household member. So let's say I'm going to add my wife. So I would go ahead and put her name here. Now you're going to do this for every adult that does not go to school, that lives with you. Grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, everybody. So they'll go in this part here, as long as they live under the same roof. Okay, save and continue. We're going to say she has no income. If she did have a job, I would go ahead and add and put her information in. And that's it. We're done. So I'm done adding household members. Next, they want some contact information on how to get a hold of you if there's something wrong with the application. So you're going to have to go ahead and fill out one of these. So I usually just fill out the primary phone number. So I would do 818-753-6200. Next section here is the ethnicity of the child. Purely optional. You do not have to do it. So if you wanted to, you can go ahead and click buttons. If not, you can save and continue. All right, last page. You're going to review all the information that you put in. If you did something wrong or there's a correction that needs to be made, it'll tell you up here and you just click the link and it'll tell you where to go. But it seems that we filled out everything correctly. There are 3 people living in our house. We make $500 a week. Last thing I have to do is certify that everything I put in here is correct. I would type in my name as the way I input it originally, and it's that one right there in the yellow. So this has to match this. Okay, once you're done, you submit application and you are done. So go ahead and try doing it. If you have any questions, my phone number is 818-753-6262, and we can talk about the application itself. All right, thank you very much.